Melia!
Miss Melia!
Kino, you did it! Applause. Where?
We're in Ransom's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, Teelan. I failed you.
Miss Melia?
You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us!
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents. Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also, here.
What's this?
It's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah. The book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yeah, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia? Thank you.
Likewise.
Teelan. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? Kino used tranquil snooze for sweet dreams. That seemed extremely
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Melly good as new. Kino saved day again. Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grandel.
I appreciate it. Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the Fogbeasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's path.
Huh.
By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against Fogbeasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did Fogbeasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
In that case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
Hello everyone, yes, I did that thing I used to do in the main Xenoblade series of an entire episode that just starts with 7 minutes of cutscene. There's a really good cut point, and then I was like, this scene is still going, but it's an interesting one. So now it's a new recording session, and also confusingly, so that was a couple of weeks ago. Baffling. No, a couple of days ago. Week ago. I'm losing track of time at the moment, so we're just going to move on with the episode. So we've actually got a story quest, possibly our first story quest. The search for high ether. To defeat the Fog King, a high-density ether field will be necessary. To obtain the high ether crystal required, the team will need info from the townspeople. Which we are not probably going to be doing this episode, because I want to do some side quests, and there are a couple of interesting ones around here and in the wider area that we are going to look into. So, because I've made a little list of ones that are going to produce interesting stuff or take us to interesting places. So, when I was going to say, where's my notes? When I say, you're the first person I want to touch. Oh, no, you're not. I'm looking for a different high end tier. There we go. Well, the person I'm looking for is apparently just above the Grand Arch, but does that mean, physically on top of, or just slightly higher level, then? Physically higher level. Are you who I'm after? You're someone who I'm after. Not the one I was looking for, but you'll do, Helmeline. Oh, won't somebody hear my woes? If only someone around here knew about machines, they'd understand my concerns, surely. I assume from their expression this matter bothers them. Who knows about machines? Yes, we still have to do this occasionally, which is put someone else into... put the right person into the front position in order to trigger a quest. Oh, can I help you? I'm sorry to bother you. I saw you those mechanical parts and figured you might be able to use them to fix the junks. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but everything you see here is little more than scrap. Can you tell me what parts you're looking for specifically? We need wiring to link up the generator and the drive system, as well as something to reinforce the hull. Sounds rather complicated. That said, I do have an inkling. You've seen high-end tier airships before, right? Well, there are a few crashed ones in Alcamoth. Great. Just lying there. And you think we could strip them for parts? Just so, although I don't know what state they're in. You'll probably have to go and work that out for yourselves. Right, I see. I would have investigated myself, but everyone else warned me off, saying it was too dangerous, so I relented. Still, from what I remember of my preliminary study, there should be 3 of the machines left. Understood. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Oh, one moment. I may have a request to go with all that. There are actually some parts I need too. Would you mind terribly finding them for me and bringing them all back together? Of course, that's no problem at all. So this gives us fixing up the junks, which is investigate some airships in Alcamoth. What kind of parts are you after? I'm glad to hear you asked. What I need is a palm-sized cog. Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for one of those. I'm counting on you. No problem. Leave it to me. With Mr. Shulk here, we'll be finishing a quick snap. Only because you've got my bag, Nene. So, with that, let's track that quest and head into Alcamoth. How do I get to... There we go, Alcamoth. I don't know where I'm going to be starting, so let's just start from the main entrance and go from there. Basically, I wanted this one because it'll take me into Alcamoth and give me a bit of a chance to start taking out some of the Fogbeasts in here that I believe we can. Fogbeasts are by and large like unique monsters, and you take them out once and then they may reappear, but you won't get the arc coin multiple times. If we examine this airship, must be one of the airships you told us about. I hope we can find the parts. This should probably do. Hey, airship parts. Okay, let's see what we can find elsewhere. And while we are looking on this, I know there are at least 2 Fogbeasts on the ground floor, so I'm going to try and find one of those and kill it as well. Just to give it something a bit different. And get some collectibles in here. Because it's a small collectipedia, we should be able to do it soon. Have we got the ha-ha-ha before? I'm not sure we have got the ha-ha-ha before. No, we haven't, and that completes Strange in Alcamoth. Doot, 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 doot. Trendy fins. Oh, they'll be weird flippers, won't they? Because that's the whole thing for, like, Shulk's casual outfit. Yeah. That's a look. That's really a look. Have we got black flippers? No. Unfortunately, none of them quite go with this. No, we've kind of got gold, green, and blue. I mean, it's a weird look we've got going anyway, I'll be honest, but I'm not going to make it even weirder with flippers. There is a Chlorolia, which is a Fogbeast, so we will get up to that and take it on. Level 75? We can do a level 75. They're basically, I think they're not quite as powerful as unique monsters tend to be, and I think for our level, we are actually particularly powerful, because we have got all the Ponspectors as well, which kind of means that we're more powerful than our level may make us seem. And yeah, Fogbeasts just seem to be slightly more powerful unique monsters. This one certainly isn't putting up too much of a fight, so let's slit it from the back. I like this music though, it's very jazzy. Though again, yeah, this is the thing that Xenoblade does, of you know, has DLC with surprisingly jazzy versions of themes that you're used to. I'm not really seem to be able to break this guy, but Melia might be able to just directly topple him with her Starlight Kicks spear break combo, but I don't know if she's... She didn't seem to do that by her own volition much. Hey, there we go. That killed him. Oh, I've got smart coins to actually spend. Need to remember to go and do that. But that crosses Chlorolia off the list. I think there's another one over by this fountain as well. There are also a couple of landmarks and locations left in here. Actually, the only ones that are left. What's that over there? Is that Taos I've technically already killed? No, I like Tokilos. Let's do that. Oh, we've seen thunder outside of Alcamoth as well. Oh no, that's the rift is what that is. Yeah, there are 25 Fogbeasts in total to take on, but I'm thinking we can probably actually hammer through them pretty quickly. What Monado? I feel like I don't use Monado arts enough. Eater? Fuck it, Eater. Removes all any buffs to him and inflicts bleed. Why not? It's just what I never really used it in the main game much. It's just because it's... Damage over time is actually very powerful. Maybe I should use it more, but it's just in the main game there are always more uses for Monado, and I think I'm still reluctant to use the Monado gauge much because I'm like, but I'm holding it on for shield. But shield is not easy to use now that you don't get visions anymore. So I kind of think I might just be artificially holding on to it. Anyway, that's the Lake Tokilos dead. I think there are a few more in Alcamoth. There's at least 2 more, but we'll get to them given time. For now, I actually want to head over to the other one, because there's a Teryx flying around here somewhere that's a Fogbeast as well. Where's he gone? That's it, the Corbateryx. Oh no, there is also a lightning storm up there, I think. Or is that just echoing from the rift? Oh no, it is raining through this. Oh, that's cool. Did I see a Telethia flying past? I mean, it would make sense. Anyway, this guy's really making me work for it, so I'm going to hopefully catch up with him in just a second, and then we'll start a fight with him. Oh no, he's turning around, he's turning around. Also, this music is sinister here, just because my head's also just like, this isn't the right music here at all. This is, what's it called? This is the memory space music, which is kind of a weirdly arrangement of Zanza's theme, which is obviously slightly odd to hear here. Oh, this is the same type as Air Marshal Reisenbach, and it's a very fast-moving enemy that's really hard to draw a bead on if you haven't got ranged attacks. Melee obviously has, but we don't. And therefore, like, it's really hard to start a fight with it, because even if you're targeting it, like, ranged types will very rarely shoot off. You know what? Maybe I should start using Kino just for that, for, like, starting a fight with ranged monsters. Anyway, this guy is putting up about as much a fight as all the rest of the Fogbeasts have. We'll fire off... Oh, nice. That was particularly good. Now we've activated some Ponspectors, we might as well Red Comet this guy and even speed things up a little bit.
Ponspectors, do it now!
Still haven't quite worked out how the bonus gauge works, but is it just on the quick time events, or... Because if so, I feel like there are times where I've almost nailed it, but I've not got full bonus time. Mitch, God, it's so spicy every time we fire it off. Oh, never get bored of seeing it. Right, let's actually go back to the middle now, and we'll head up onto the upper layer that we've not really been to, other than that brief cutscene-style fight against the Fog King. I don't believe there are any quiet moments in here. I think they're all down back in on the shoulder as well. But as we go up here a bit, there should be another Fogbeast, and obviously... over to the right there, you can see, marked by that exclamation mark, is the airship we're after. I kind of didn't want to do this quest earlier as well, because I wanted to make sure I was the right level to fight some of these foggy lads as well. So here on Melfica Road, there we go, is that a Dracos Telethia? No, it's a Lexos. So this will be the largest of the ones we've done, a Kyle Lexos. These are the ones that dropped the heart of the ocean. Not the heart of the ocean, that's the thing from fucking Titanic. They dropped the ocean elixir of life that we needed for one of the replica Monados, and it took me fucking, like... It literally took me about 20 minutes of just sitting, changing the weather, to get one of these bastards to appear on the freight road from Colony 6, so... I have bad memories of them for that reason, but they're not too difficult of an enemy. It is fun to be using Shulk again and just, like, remembering how to do it. It's all about this positional stuff, and I must say it's one of the best things they added into the Definitive Edition is the indicators that clearly tell you when you are positioned correctly for positional effects. So here, like, seeing how air slash or whatever is going to work out, because it makes an absolute difference. I keep forgetting as well that Shulk is the only healing that this party has, so need to make sure to actually use his light heal properly. Fuck it, let's kill this guy. I will kill him with Yellow Chaos even, why not?
Ponspectors, heed my call.
And one of them's upside down there, that's weird. There we go, cool, that kills him, and that takes out a fair few Fogbeasts. We've got a lot of stuff done. Oh, it still dropped an Ocean Elixir of Life, that's nice, the Heart of the Ocean. Oh, there is a quiet moment up there. Oh, that's worth seeing if we can do it or not. No doubt there'll be nonsense in the Great Hall, but anyway, let's go and raid this airship first. What's also weird, like, that these fountains are dried up in that they're not pouring down anymore, they're now just ponds rather than actually being fountains. Anyway, let's plunder this second airship. And that gives us more airship parts, and then the final one, oh god, it's right over on that thing, like by the fucking secret club. We'll get to that in just a second. I actually want to walk through here, partly as well because I think there are some more locations in here that we can get to. I know we can't get to actually all of Alcamoth yet, but we can get to the Imperial Palace, which is a landmark, so cross that one off, and there is another landmark and another location in here, so... Oh, this is... Yep, there you go, that's the location. Final location of the game, the Great Hall, hey! And we've only got one more landmark, which is... according to my list, I think I know where it is, because I know how Alcamoth works. It's cool seeing this, mural of the Bionis and the Mechonis still here, neither of whom exist anymore. Bet we can't do this, though. No, we can't. But the last one we need is the Ascension Hall. Oh, but it'll... No, we can get... This is the Ascension Hall up here. Hey! And there's the final landmark in the game. So that's all our landmarks and things crossed off. As I suspected, the transporters are offline, which does stop you from fully exploring this. Anyway, as I did several times in the actual base game, let's slap the speeder on and run all the way across Alcamoth along that annoying H-shaped structure to where the final airship is located. Oh, it's cool getting an actually up-close look at like these smashed windows here and like seeing the light coming brightly through there. It's also, these seem to be like a kind of hexy pattern shape, which is really, really quite cool. Anyway, let's loot this final airship. Nothing over here. Hey, Melia, how about over there? Nothing over here either, it would seem. What about you, Nene? Meh, negatory. How about looking over where Kino is? Meh, Kino found it, just like Kino expects from Kino. Talk about tooting his own horn. Wah! What is it? Oh my god, it's a fucking Giga Stelethia! Is there something behind us? Kino, spit out problem. Big huge Dinobeast! Oh, this music! Oh, one of my favourite tracks in the game. That one seemed different from most Alethea. Did it just come to watch? There may be something to what you say. Was this the last of the airships that Helmeline spoke of? Should be, yeah. We'll need more parts than these, but I don't think we'll be able to scan any more this way. That sound like go-back time to Kino. Melia? Something wrong? Ah, no, it is nothing. We should hurry back to Helmeline. Oh, just as we were getting into the good music. Especially because that part... I always strongly associate, like, bits of music for certain parts of the game in Xenoblade, even when they're played in multiple parts. That one I always associate with Melia in the tomb, where she's speaking to the AI and it goes, "It is you who will rule over the Hyentia, and most likely be their last." And it's kind of, yeah, it's that song, that piece captures for me the kind of, like, somewhere between, like, that's fucking cool and that's fucking horrifying of some of this, like, stuff that's going on in the world. And I just, yeah, I really like that bit where it just starts to swell a bit, and it's a shame we only just heard that. Anyway, with that, we can now... Inactive now? Oh, apparently Helmaline's not out at the moment. Why is it? Oh, is she only open until 3 or something? There we go, there she is. Right, let's return these airship parts to her. Welcome back. It's good to see you're still in one piece. You encountered a Telethia. You're lucky to be alive. You say it just flew off without incident. Whew, you had me worried there. Anyway, what about the parts? Thank you very much. I'll make good use of this, I swear. I'll be happy to lend a hand with fixing the junks when the time comes, so call me if you need me. And that completes that quest. And we get some Rudra gear for, I believe, Shulk. But yeah, it's really cool, I think, to see, like, what they're doing with the Telethia in this, of seeing, you know, the Telethia after Zanza's gone, kind of don't have much of a purpose anymore, or how many of them, like, aren't aggressive. It's really interesting. I really like the way they've taken that with it. It's giving a lot of food for thought, certainly. Anyway, there's an Alcamoth collectible. I did it in the water. Oh no, I clocked it in. It was the ha-ha. The ha-ha-ha, not the ha-ha-ha. That sounded really weird. What was I looking? Oh, equipment. Yeah, that was it. We just got the Rudra stuff for Shulk. I don't think it's very good, no. I mean, it's got agility gems plugged in, which is great. But beyond that, no. What does it look like? Is it the Monado Style 3? Yeah, it is. Monado 3? Ooh. Oh, no, it's 2. Well, we might as well put in that whole gear. Nice to mix things up a little bit. And we'll hold the episode there, I think. So thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to be doing a couple more side quests around Grandel, because as you can see, there's quite a lot to do here now. Basically, I want to level up to the point where we can do Ponspectors till we cry, but that's going to take a little bit. So we'll do at least another episode of side quests before kind of getting on perhaps with some main quest stuff, perhaps with... There's a lot of Fogbeasts out on the shoulder now, so we might take out some of them, some unique monsters. We have options. Viewer, we have options. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.